Okay, I finally arrived. I haven't been here before. Imperial Dam, which is about 20 miles north of Yuma and about 65 miles south of Quartzsite, the LTVA and Quartzsite. Imperial Dam, LTVA. I got the permit, so I can camp here now in one site until April 16th. And I got a really good campsite. I'm only about 100 feet, 150 feet from the water here. This is the American Canal, and I am already seeing schools of smallmouth bass. I'm a fisherman, so I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm seeing some large carp in the 5 to 10 pound class, some good jumps, good splashes and stuff like that. So it's probably going to be a lot of fun fishing this. And like I say, I'm only maybe 150 feet away from my campsite. So anyway, Imperial Dam long-term visitor area. It's a BLM area. So if you got a permit, LTVA permit, you can stay for free for up to 7 months at any of them. If you get a permit at Quartzsite is where I got mine. You can go to any of the other 6 LTVAs. That permit's good in both states, both Arizona and California, because that's government land, or really it's public land. So let me show you a map. Sun's just going down. Give you an idea. There's a lot out here. Also, I was told in that mountain range back there, they are finding gold. And I'm into gold prospecting. So I'm going to be checking into that too. This really reminds me kind of the Nile River in Egypt. It's slow, meandering, slow river, reeds and Indian grass and all that kind of stuff. It's just a beautiful place out in the desert, basically. I'm so used to Quartzsite, which is really very little out there. There's no water out there. So I'm in 7th heaven here. I'm really going to enjoy it this winter. But let me show you a map of this LTVA. Again, it's Imperial Dam long-term visitor area. Now you got a big reservoir here, Senator Wash Reservoir. Now this is the border of the LTVA, so you really can't camp up. Well, you can camp up here, and that's 2-week camping at a lot of these spots. And there's some private campgrounds, I think, too. Like I say, this is my first time here, so I'll do another episode. But the border of the LTVA here goes, here's the American Canal, which is right where I am right now. Comes up here, then you have the Imperial Dam, and basically this is the Colorado River going north, and they put in the dam, and then they made this all-American Canal, which goes through California. It goes west towards Hot Springs and all that kind of those areas in the western parts of California. So they're tapping off of the Colorado River, and I don't know if they tapped it off completely, so Arizona isn't getting anything from here down. I'm not sure about that. But this is in California, and Arizona is right. It's right on the borderline. So it looks like California really is trying to siphon off all this water, the Colorado River, for irrigation primarily, to their crops and stuff. And Route 95 goes up to Quartzsite, about 65 miles north, and if you head about 20 miles south on 95, you'll get to Yuma. And you're coming in on East Imperial Dam Road off of 95, and then you're going to be taking Senator Wash Road to come in to this LTVA. You're crossing over the canal. So anyway, it's very full. This is the middle of November and it's already very full. And I've been told the Canadians are usually down here that have usually packed this place in by November, and this year they're having a hard time coming down into the United States. But the Canadians usually swamp the LTVA areas in Quartzsite and down here. But one guy I talked to when I arrived, he said thousands of Canadians are stuck in Canada this winter. So anyway, I got lucky. I got a really good spot. Very few campers around in the area I'm in. And I just have to walk maybe 100, I don't know, less than 100 yards and I'm down here fishing. So I'll do an update maybe on the fishing down here. And I don't know how much more I have to say. Apparently there's a lot of horses out here, because I'm seeing horse poop all over the place. So I don't know where there's a horse ranch, but and I am getting my Togo satellite antenna for my internet. It is working out here, but I'm only getting about 3 to 5 megabytes per second on the download speeds, which is pretty slow. I usually get around 30 megabytes per second with my Togo antenna. And I did an episode about it. They're very rare. There's less than 500 in the country. This type of satellite antenna, you don't have to be near a radio tower or anything. You'd be out in the middle of nowhere. You're working off of satellites. Just like satellite TV, you know, the dishes they have. But this type of antenna is specifically for internet, not for TV. And to me, everything's about the internet. I'd rather have internet access than TV any day. So anyway, I'm already back to my camp. And let me just get up here. Whoa. Just to show you where I'm at. Got my hummingbird feeder. I tell you, within 20 minutes there were hummingbirds drinking out of that. Okay, pretty off the beaten path kind of campsite here. There's somebody, I don't know, 75 yards over there camping, maybe 150 yards over there, but other than that, there's not too many people out in this part of the Imperial Dam LTVA. So anyway, I took a quick hike there, so I'm a little out of breath, a little out of shape here, I guess. Well, I'll do some updates. There's a lot to learn when you go to a new area, and I'm already loving this place. I mean, I love the water, and when you're out in the desert, boy, I mean, when I started to come in here, there was palm trees, lush vegetation everywhere, you know, compared to, say, Quartzsite, which is, you know, the only place you're going to see really vegetation is near the dry washes. So, and I'm looking forward to not only the fishing, but I met a prospector also since I've been here. I just got here today, about 2 hours ago. And he's going up in that mountain range. He says he's finding gold up there. He's not going to tell me, obviously, where he's finding it. But, okay, that's it for this episode. I hope you got some pointers. And this is Eagle Eric, signing off.